Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Unicorns and Typewriters. My name is Skylar and I'm back today with another exciting video. So as you can see, there's definitely a different view behind me than you're used to. I am standing instead of sitting, I know. Big changes. In today's video, I wanted to do something pretty important to me. And if you've watched my previous videos, you know that in the past I did a video on my feelings toward J.K. Rowling and human rights. And you know that I'm not a huge fan of J.K. Rowling as a person right now. In fact, I think she's a horrible human who doesn't support human rights. And yeah, it's super disappointing. If you also watch my channel, then you know that I'm Gryffindor and I'm a big Harry Potter fan, and I've done a lot of Harry Potter related things and I have a lot of Harry Potter related merch. However, I only have a very small filming space, which I've also talked about in the past. This bookshelf behind me is where I film. It's pretty small. Normally you see a little bit of a lower down version of it when I'm filming, but this top section is really kind of become a bit of a Harry Potter shrine. And I do have my Maggie Stiefvater books, and I do obviously have some other random things, and there have been certain videos where I have put more anime figures or more other figures up. As much as I'm not going to get rid of any of the Harry Potter items that I already own, I have talked in the past about the fact that I'm also no longer going to really support buying official Harry Potter merch going forward because I no longer want to support J.K. Rowling. I will continue to buy Harry Potter items made by artists and subscribe to boxes that include Harry Potter items made by artists, independent artists who are going to profit and not J.K. Rowling. That's where I am in life, and I'm not going to totally get rid of all my Harry Potter stuff, but I don't want it to be the sort of main attraction of my top shelf anymore. I hope that one day I will have more shelf space and I'm able to have the space where I can have the stuff up, but also feel like my shelf isn't focused on Harry Potter, if that makes any sense. If one day if I have multiple bookshelves, I would be perfectly happy dedicating a shelf to the Harry Potter items that I already own, many of which are artist-made and not official Harry Potter merch. But especially just for the time being, I need to, for my own morals and my own sort of standards, I need to show you all as my viewers and show anyone else who finds my channel that I'm not behind J.K. Rowling and that I don't agree with her and that I'm no longer willing to support her to the extent that I have in the past, and I'm no longer going to be kind of blasting the Harry Potter books like I have in the past. It's really difficult. It's a really difficult situation. But for today's video, I wanted to do something kind of different to show this. I've been thinking about doing this for quite a few weeks at this point, probably since I made my last video where I talked about my original feelings toward this. Having recently heard the news that she is seriously going through with writing and publishing a book that will really have a negative effect on human rights for trans people, I can just no longer let any more time pass before I change what's going on up here. So I have a lot of books, and honestly, I need this space more for books than I do for Harry Potter merch anyway. And it's just time. I just can't support Harry Potter with my whole heart anymore. It sucks. It really, really does. And I want to say that the fandom is wonderful. I really think that the fandom is a supportive, inclusive, loving community, and I don't think it's a problem within the fandom. But I do think it's still something to be wary of, and it's still something not to draw as much attention to. Unfortunately, it's just because drawing attention to Harry Potter is, unfortunately, helping J.K. Rowling. It really sucks, guys. I'm really disappointed in her. So, as something a little different for today's video, I thought you guys might like to join me as I reorganize my top shelf of my bookcase and do something different to hopefully make it better and less Harry Potter focused. So, yeah, here we go. Hey everyone! So as you could all see, I really needed to dust. So sorry you had to see that. But yeah, I'm excited now to get redecorating after I just pull down this one more stack of Harry Potter stuff. And I'm back. So I hope you all enjoyed watching, and I'm actually really happy with the outcome of my shelf. I didn't really change this side that much. As I said, this is sort of my Maggie Stiefvater book shrine going on here. Behind these books is actually all of her other books just stacked sideways. I wish I had a way to display them all, but unfortunately I just don't right now. I really do hope one day I'll have more space for my Maggie Stiefvater books, that I can actually really spread them out. But as it is, I have the Raven Boys, the Raven Cycle series in the forefront because I am currently reading it. That's why Blue Lily Lily Blue is missing, because I am reading it right now. I just have to read the Raven King after that. And then I also have an exclusive Owlcrate edition of Call Down the Hawk that I got with the exclusive Owlcrate box that they did at the time of the book's release. So I did add that to the shelf as I recently sort of unpacked that box. I had unboxed it, but I had kind of left some of the stuff in the box, including the book, and now it is free and on my bookshelf as well with its proper series, because it is supposed to sort of come after the Raven Cycle, if I am understanding correctly, but obviously I haven't read it yet because I haven't finished the Raven Cycle. I placed some candles in the background there. I tried to show them as I was doing it. I don't know if that'll show up well on footage, so I will check that. But if it does not, those are actually all Harry Potter related candles that are in the back, but they are made by independent artists and are not official Harry Potter merchandise. I've got my lovely Calcifer plush right here that has been on here for a while. I'm sure you guys have noticed him if you're a fan of Howl's Moving Castle, especially. He is a character from Howl's Moving Castle, which is a Studio Ghibli movie and book. I have read the book and I love the book as well, but the movie has a really special place in my heart. And this sign, of course, has been up since I started my channel. It just kind of sums up exactly why I love reading, and exactly how I feel about the world right now, because I honestly just want to avoid everything and just read books and be happy, but that's why I do this channel, so I can have a little slice of that in a world where we just talk about books. But yeah, and then, of course, I do have this Cabe's Water candle up here, too, as well. That's supposed to smell like Cabe's Water, which I think is really cool. I might actually, move that over a little bit. I don't know. I often shift things on this shelf. So I did replace the Harry Potter Funko Pops figures that I had back here with a Wonder Woman. It's a Bombshells figure. I think it's really cute. I might take it out of the box at some point, but I think for now it kind of helps support my books if I leave it in the box, which I like. I got it really randomly. I'm a huge fan of the character Wonder Woman. I've always really loved Wonder Woman since I was a little kid. I actually went to one of the closing Toys R Us stores. I guess that was a year or two ago? That feels like a really long time ago. And I picked it up there. It was super cheap, and I just couldn't resist such a cute Wonder Woman figure. I've also had this sign up on my channel, but you can't always see it because it usually is up higher. And I actually picked that sign up at a little shop that was in the little town where the first undergraduate college was that I went to. And I just loved that sign so much, and I still do. I think it's just such a nice message, and especially when it comes to reading, it just feels right when it comes to reading and being creative, as well as like real life. Like, just don't settle for anything less than butterflies. And then I did keep one of my Harry Potter, these are called Q Posket figures. I have some Sailor Moon ones as well that I might actually add to the mix, but I haven't built them yet, and I didn't want to take the time during this video. So there might be some things added, but I did keep this little Harry Potter figure because I really, really love him a lot. And I love that he has a little Hedwig on his arm, and I just figured if he's just peeking out, it's still not a Harry Potter shrine anymore, and that's what's important to me right now anyway. I don't mind giving little hints that I do still love Harry Potter. I can't help it. I do, but yeah. So I did actually win him as well at an arcade, so that feels really cool. It was a really tough grabber machine. And then I've got a little, this is one of the like Unicorno figures, the Tokidoki Unicorno, and I just like got this. I got this actually for free in a little blind bag that like came with an order once free from a clothing company, and I just think it's so cute, and it was like the perfect one. It's got like black and silver and a star like and space theme, and it's just so cute. I love it. And this character is from the show Agretzko. If you've seen it, it's on Netflix. I absolutely love her. She's like this little red panda that is like into like screamo metal hardcore music, and she does it to like get all of the anger out of her system. The little symbol on her head means rage, so she's just like raging out. It's an excellent show. It is animated, it's a cartoon, it's from the same like universe as Hello Kitty, but it is for adults. She is supposed to be, I believe, like 25 in the show, so she's in the work field, and it's definitely mature content, so not really for kids. If you see it as a cartoon, you're like, oh, it's just a little cartoon. No, it's not. And the same goes for Rilakuma, who is a lazy bear character from Japan, and he's got Kiatori on his head, who is a little bird that is his friend, and they live together, and that's also been made into an animated series on Netflix. I especially love that one because it is stop motion animation, and it also just made me fall in love with the character so much. So those two are both definitely for mature viewers, but they're really, really cute. If you're in your 20s, you'll probably really, really love either show, and I highly suggest them. Then I've got some various other candles. They're actually all made by Brett Manning. She's a really cool artist. These two and one of the Hogwarts ones as well. I love her work so much. It's really hard to snag her candles these days, but these were actually older ones that I've had for a long time, and I really need to use them more. I'm kind of like being really stingy with them. I've used them a little bit, but I love them so much I don't want to use them up too fast. I did decide, as far as books go, to make this into I've got a little bit of a Holly Black corner going on here. I've got V.E. Schwab, the series I'm reading, the Darker Shade of Magic series, and I've got the Splintered series, which is kind of a approach on Alice in Wonderland by A.G. Howard, that I'm also currently reading. And then I have Laura Dean Keeps Breaking Up With Me, which is a graphic novel that I recently read and absolutely loved, and I just felt like having it on display, so I'm kind of doing like a series Holly Black thing going on. It's like series that I'm currently reading. I really want to start reading the Tiff series, so hopefully I'll get around to that. So that's kind of the theme-ish going on here. I don't know, series I'm working on, or that I really loved, because I've got the Cruel Prince series hiding behind there too. So then I've got my Blackpink figures. I love Blackpink. They're a K-pop group. If you don't know about them, you should look them up because they're super cute. And I got these little like blind box figures, and these aren't like a full set. They're supposed to go together, but they're one of each of the performers who are in Blackpink. So I just like them together, and I think they look super cute, and I'm just like really into Blackpink right now. On top of the Alice in Wonderland books, it seemed suitable to have my lovely little Cheshire Cat, which is a Funko Pop that is from sort of the Tim Burton movies. And then I've got a little plushie of a boba tea, because I love boba milk tea, especially matcha with tapioca pearls, and it's like so good. And I saw it at a store recently, and I was just like, this is the cutest thing ever. I need it for a shelf, or just like for my life. So that's what that's doing. And I have another candle chilling over here that was another Owl Crate exclusive candle. So yeah, I'm really excited because I did move some books up to the top shelf that were on my second shelf, which you can't see right now, but you normally do see in my videos. So I do have a lot more room now on my second shelf. I do have to figure out what I'm going to do with all the Harry Potter stuff. There is a chance I might add another like Harry Potter item or two just to the shelf, but I think I'm pretty comfortable with the level of Harry Potter that I have right now, and I don't think I will be. It is unfortunate because I did just recently get the LitJoy Crate 7.2 year box, and I do have some really cute Harry Potter stuff, but just for the time being, I just don't want to put Harry Potter on blast in my life, on my shelf, in my videos, you know what I mean. So I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I hope it was fun. I hope you like the outcome. Let me know in the comments below if you like what I did here, if you have similar feelings. Let me know if you've seen any of the TV shows I was talking about, or if you like Blackpink too, let me know. Let's talk about K-pop. I have talked before about the possibility of talking about K-dramas in a video, so maybe I'll do that at some point because I'm also a little obsessed with K-dramas right now. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know from the camera angle right now, you can probably see my other Harry Potter figures that are kind of above my head. And I'm pretty sure I will be moving those as well, just kind of because I want to. They're not usually in the shot when I film, but yeah, I'm just, you know, I just am disappointed right now in J.K. Rowling, and I just don't want to be as surrounded by Harry Potter as I once wanted to be, which is really sad. It's just not as much of a happy place as it could be if the author was actually a good person. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure to check out my previous video. I am doing a book giveaway right now, and not many people have entered, which makes me sad because it's a really awesome book, and I hope you will check out that video and maybe enter to win, and subscribe to my channel. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Give me a comment below, like I said, and I will be back next week with another video. Thanks for watching. Have a good week. Bye!